to touch on what I call the new normal, and I feel like I use that term for everything, but the new normal of MEP design. What are we looking at here? Maybe not long term, but certainly, in the next 12 to 18 months, the longer term impact of COVID-19 on MEP design.
Well, I think the big one that everyone's been pointing to, and you even spoke about it in your sit down with Dustin, indoor air quality and how we're treating that air is really become a big thing. There's been a lot of conversations, as you had, about UV and bipolar ionization, but also just general air quality to start with. People, as I noted before, looking at filtration, looking at fresh air. Can you flush more air in and out of your building? Can you do more air changes to have more fresh air to try to make it a safer space? And I think that's something that over the years we maybe have we've done it a little better. LEED has required it to be a little higher. I think we're going to push those envelopes. I think the code is going to push that. We're also taking, from our side, we're looking at a lot of technology from other fields. We're looking at some of our lab and healthcare experience to say, okay, what is applicable in the office space? What can you do, whether it's upper room UV germicidal approaches, whether it's BPI, as we talked about before, and how that happens. There are light fixture companies out there trying to figure out, can they make a light fixture that does normal light during the day, and you can do a strong enough UV light to sanitize at night. There's a lot of research going on to try to accomplish that. It's certainly going to change the way things are done. And then even beyond MEP wise, as I was talking about before, building entrances, how people are getting in and out of buildings has become a big thing. Touchless buildings, automatic doors, automatic elevators, how you're going to deal with an elevator. We had a team of about 35 of our engineers across all 5 of our offices working on COVID as a topic since we started the work from home, because we knew there needed to be engineering solutions. And one of the other changes we see out of this, and it's really a con as opposed to being a pro, is we know that sustainability is going to suffer. We've put together a white paper that's on our website that goes through and looks at some of the pros and cons of what's going to come out of this. That yes, we're going to be making healthier buildings, we're going to be making safer buildings for people, we're going to be reducing virus spread, but we're also going to be using more energy. We're also going to be restricting how people can use their buildings. As you said, the new normal is different than the old normal. Mm-hmm. So there are certainly pros and cons that have to come out of this. And even one of the things we've done is we've taken energy models that we've done for a LEED building that we've designed and started looking at, as you apply the different mechanical measures, what does that do to your energy costs? What does it do to your LEED points? And what we see in most cases, as you add those in, the energy cost goes up. So you're using more energy, you're spending more dollars, you're losing LEED points. I think code will start to cause everything to start to readjust. I think manufacturers will readjust too, because they're going to need to make more efficient equipment, or they're going to find a better way to do it.
So you're sort of warning your clients right now, like, hey, your energy bills may be a little bit higher moving forward.
Correct. And right now clients are most focused on getting people back in, but we want to make sure they're aware. There is a downside to this, that, you're going to get all that great new filtration in while your motors are working harder, your fan power goes up, your electric meter is going to spin a little bit. You need to be prepared for that. I think that'll drive filtration companies working on, lower static pressure filters to try to accomplish that, to help out. I think you'll see the market correct itself a little bit.